Thank you, Brian, and hello, everyone. Two news notes that came out last week you might not have heard about. Ava Duvernay has set her next television project. It's Central Park 5, a 5-episode miniseries for Netflix, but you'll have to wait until 2019 to see it. And John Carpenter, the acclaimed director of Halloween and Escape from New York, is going television. He has signed a deal with Universal Cable Productions to develop several TV series, one of them for Sci-Fi, based on his popular graphic novel series Tales from a Halloween Night. Some television series take a long road from announcement to first episode. In the case of Will, TNT's depiction of young W. Shakespeare in rebellious Elizabethan England, the road was extremely long. Over 4 years. The brainchild of Baz Luhrmann collaborator Craig Pearce, Will was originally developed for Pivot, the social cause-minded channel for participant media that was organized in March 2013. Now, although the series was highlighted at separate press and advertiser showcase for Pivot right here in New York, participants later parted ways with Pearce without putting a pilot together. And Pivot turned off for good last October 31st. And somehow, TNT was able to reach a deal with Pearce, make a pilot episode last year, and greenlight the series. The first 2 episodes, directed by Shekhar Kapoor of Elizabeth fame, played tonight, with Laurie Davidson as Will and limited commercial timeouts.
London. Full of drunkards, degenerates, whores, and spies.
I will write the greatest plays this world has ever seen. Stinking, vile pig swallow!
Are you a poet? You're in London to make your fortune.
Yeah, we've been around for a minute.
The theatre goes deaf to morality.
And now you want to get with it.
Who are you?
No one.
Seems as no one desires to be someone.
Damn right.
I have a play. I'm an actor. William Shakespeare. Never heard of it.
Yeah, I'm on that.
So here is the imposter.
Yeah.
You can't just make up words. Well, someone must.
Remember the true faith, Will.
Is it such a sin to want to be who I am?
This will lead to damnation.
Step to the stage and you're about to get wet.
Ready for the slaughter.
I don't even know the game. It's words, you idiot.
Sharpen thy wit, butcher. Yes. Together, we will achieve greatness.
Yes, Star Trek fans out there, that was Colin Meaney from Deep Space Nine, and he is among the supporting players. The curtain rises on Will tonight at 9 on TNT. A group of young writers jockey to make their fortune in the magazine world via The Bold Type, Freeform's new drama inspired by Hearst Magazine Chief Content Officer Joanna Coles. Scarlet Magazine, think cosmopolitan in style and focus, is the setting, with Katie Stevens, Aisha Dee, and Megan Fahey co-starring. Here's the preview.
For the past 4 years, the 3 of us have toiled away together in the assistant trenches.
I just got a story approved. Are you not wearing a bra?
I expect you to unleash holy hell on anyone who tries to hold you back.
I'm a feminist, and so is this magazine.
It's about clothes and makeup.
That's actually a common misconception.
In the club with my bad bitches.
Any problems with the JJ? Yeah, it's not 2006. Oh, wait, is that him? Oh my God, it's him.
I got myself drunk enough to express my emotions.
Are you sure you want to do that right now?
Yes. Gosh, worst pep talk ever.
My Twitter bio literally reads,
Proud Muslim lesbian.
Adina's been detained at the airport. I need to fix this. Everyone, listen up. We are all gonna tweet that a woman is being held against her will.
Describe your panties.
Hold, please. How can you not tell us that you're having sex with Richard Hunter? I can screw whoever I want.
I have Beyonce on the line for you. Beyonce Knowles.
Yes, I figured you meant that, Beyonce.
The Bold Type 2-hour series premiere Tuesday, July 11th at 9/8 Central on Freeform and on demand.
Will serves as an executive producer for this Freeform enterprise, which begins shortly after 9 p.m. tomorrow night with a 2-hour chapter. Bold-type creator and executive producer Sarah Watson will be among my guests later this afternoon on Tomorrow Be Televised. And before her interview, we'll check out the new CBS summer drama Sanctuary coming Wednesday night with executive producers Liz Kruger and Craig Shapiro. And hear one of Unscripted TV's new deal makers, Amber Mazzola, chief of Machete Productions. Her series of the moment includes The Prophet on CNBC. That's 3 p.m. on Blog Talk Radio. And this Friday at the same hour, we will have exclusive interviews with the people making Planet of the Apps. That's Apple's first original television series, now playing on Apple TV. Executive producers Ben Silverman and Howard Owens. And Brian, also on the program, we will have Herb Guy Lorenzo, the person who made Tales happen on BET. The second episode, I believe, comes on tomorrow night at 8 or 9 o'clock Eastern Time. And the first episode did get a nice review from Variety Magazine.
Any word on how that's doing numbers-wise for them?
BET has not said anything yet about it, but
They were really excited.
It was a very provocative episode. I was surprised that more critics did not review the premiere episode, which, by the way, has Tom Hanks' son in what I believe is his first television role.
Chet Hayes?
Yes, and he is excellent, too.
Oh, good. He needs a win. So, looking at the calendar, there's a holiday coming up tomorrow. I've just been informed.
Yes, starts with an A, ends with a D. Amazon Prime Day, which actually starts tonight.
What is Amazon Prime Day? So, is it like at midnight tonight I can get my Prime
I believe
Day
it's like
on?
9, 10 o'clock tonight.
Okay.
Amazon is going to start offering deals for Amazon Prime customers, which are about 90 million strong, according to the latest numbers. Amazon is up to not give the numbers, but according to the latest estimates, that's what it is. And among other things, they will be offering discounts on Amazon's, not just Prime service, but also on Kindle, and more importantly for the TV world, Amazon Fire TV, both TV sets that have it incorporated in the set, as well as their streaming sticks or their plugins.
Okay.
And they expect a lot of sales from that.
So they're really trying to make this an Amazon world.
Yeah.
This is their next step in world domination.
Absolutely.
They've
As if
gotten
Whole
the Whole
Foods
Foods.
getting that is not enough. And by the way, that deal is really important because I think that's going to be the first step toward having Amazon sell groceries through the television set.
Yeah.
Remember, if you're an Amazon Prime customer and you have Apple TV or you have Amazon Fire TV in some manner, you can now order any Amazon merchandise you want. So I would think that once Whole Foods comes into their store, if you will, that Jeff Bezos and company are going to allow them to sell food and groceries and stuff on the TV set.
So if I had $10 extra, would you, as the television insider that you are, put your money down on Netflix or go with the Amazon folks?
Tough, because Amazon is starting to do more and more original programming, especially children's and family shows where they're getting a great rep. But I would say still Netflix is the one because of all the new shows they've come out with this year. They just keep on coming with shows. And obviously with the Ava Duvernay thing I announced earlier, they've already started to announce 2019 material. That's their first, I think, 2019 deal they've announced. And it's going to be Ava's first TV project since Queen Sugar.
Is there anyone working harder than Ava Duvernay right now?
No, you got Wrinkle in Time. She's got other projects in the works. I'm sure she's looking at other television stuff.
Yeah.
And she also has documentaries. Don't forget that it was Netflix
13.
that gave 13. And I think that's what led to the Central Park 5 miniseries, which incidentally is based on the famous incident.
Yeah.
She is writing, she is producing, she is directing all 5 hours, and it will be a miniseries unto itself.
That's
which means that I think Netflix will do more. I think you're going to see Netflix do more miniseries and limited series.
On the other end of the spectrum, have you heard anything about this project that she's said to be developing with Rihanna and Lupita Nyong'o about their, like, this little social media picture that spun itself all the way up to her desk?
No, I haven't heard it, but I would not be surprised. That would be some team up, either for the small screen or the big screen.
Woof, that's a lot. All right, so how should I be celebrating Amazon Prime Day? What's the best
Well, if you
use
don't
of
have an
my
Amazon
time?
Fire TV set or a Fire TV device, that may be one way to go because you'll save a lot of money on it. And you got to watch because the deal is going to come fast and furious from tonight until midnight tomorrow night. And it'll be very interesting to see if Bezos and company do make any announcement about how Fire TV is doing.
So in our last 2 minutes, what should I be watching this week while it's raining outside and I'm avoiding the bad weather? What's on
Definitely,
tap?
I think Bold Type. I think Will is going to get a lot of attention tonight. I saw Candy Crush last night on CBS.
Really? How is it? I can't
Very
bring
good.
myself to watch it.
It's already got a citation from the Guinness Book of World Records for the set. Especially there's 2
Just a
boards, one
huge
vertical,
thing?
horizontal, and people literally have to like go up through these harnesses
Yeah,
to
they're
swipe.
like grappling.
Yeah. For $100,000, and they have the first episode, which I think was put together, was scheduled on short notice, had teams from Survivor and teams from Big Brother, which preceded it. Incidentally, the opening stanza last night was second place in the ratings. Steve Harvey's Thunderdome at its time period was first.
I think we should bring back Press Your Luck. with
I
the
do too. I
whammies.
love it. Yes, with the wham. You know, GSN did do that with Todd Newton long time ago. And did very well, lasted 2 seasons. But I think it's time for Press Your Luck to come back.
Yeah.
Bring the whammies back.
If they're bringing back all these game shows, why not Press Your Luck? No one has to climb a wall either.
And by the way, Brian, that is one of the big stories I think this summer is the return of not just the game shows, but unscripted shows as a whole are really making a comeback. You got Gong Show on ABC, which is doing well. To Tell the Truth is once again back. And by the way, Match Game is going to come back for a 3rd season, probably mid-season on ABC. John Quinn, who's the executive producer of Candy Crush, was on my show, who had worked on Match Game with Sat St. John, the other key executive producer, and I learned from him that they're going to be taping new episodes here in New York in October with Alec Bowen back as the host, and ABC will use it as a standby just in case one of their fall season shows go under.
How much of a boon has that been for the film and television industry here? Because we have this whole new block of shows that are New York based that are these old-fashioned game shows coming back.
Very, very good. Pyramid doing well, winning its time period. Match Game also.
And they must cost $5 to make these things.
Yeah,
it's not
game shows are
heavy...
usually the most inexpensive shows. And by the way, taking things full circle, because you had the reporter on earlier, one of the things that Bill de Blasio has done right has been the hiring of Julie Menon as the head of the Mayor's Office of Media Entertainment. This past season, 56, 57 scripted series alone were done here in New York, and 20 pilots. And some of those pilots, including one called Happy, with Christopher Maloney, formerly of Law & Order Special Victims Unit, for Sci-Fi that's coming on this coming season, was shot in New York.
That's awesome. I was just getting caught up on Power this weekend, and every 3rd scene is somewhere that I've been. They really use the city.
Yes, they do. And Survivor's Remorse, by the way, is coming back in August. And Starz announced earlier today that they're going to try to put a Latino-focused scripted series on the air within the next 12 to 24 months.
About damn time.
They've got a bunch of pilots in the works on that.
Very cool. All right, we'll be watching.
Yep, absolutely. Me too.
All right, thanks, Simon.
You got Brian. Take care.